So before we get into the main content of this video, I just wanted to say that this is probably one of the most important videos I've ever put out here on YouTube, and it's the one with what I believe is the most potential to completely drastically change your financial future and could well make you and many other people watching this video millionaires. So what's this video all about? Basically, on Friday last week, I was just doing a quick fun video on hot cheap altcoins based upon a feature that we have here on Muchu.ninja. As part of the Masters applications here, you can basically use the application to filter out coins. You can change different parameters within there and find a whole bunch of different coins, put on maximum supply. That's all very cool. But I went to bed thinking, how could we make this better? How could we create some sort of algorithm to go through all of those coins on CoinMarketCap, of which right now there's about 1,600 coins to look through, and come up with a very short list of the most undervalued coins which are on the market right now. Coins which are doing really great volumes, maybe they're not on the best exchanges, and their market caps are currently quite low. How could we find those coins, which are great products and have really good systems and businesses behind them, but for whatever reason right now, a lot of them, they've only just got started within the last 6 months, so they're very, very early stage, but the potential is huge. So just like back in the day when Bitcoin, people say, you've probably heard it on the news and different articles, that if you had invested, $100, $1,000 in Bitcoin just 5-10 years ago, you'd be a multi-millionaire. And that's great. So what could we invest in today for just a couple of $100s that will make you a millionaire when it reaches a market cap of about 4 billion? Now we're just going to go through a quick slideshow where I'm going to go through kind of how this algorithm works and how you can go ahead and find these coins which the algorithm has produced. These are absolute quality coins. I had no idea when I created this that this was going to happen. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Okay, so this was the question that I had in my head going to bed last Friday night, which was how to find undervalued cryptocurrencies that could make you a millionaire. And what if you could write an algorithm that would find these coins, quality undervalued coins with the most upside potential? Now, Bitcoin right now currently has a market cap of $153 billion, but you have to bear in mind that Bitcoin is less than half what it was at its all-time high last December, where it touched nearly $20,000. So the whole market as a whole is pretty much half where it was. So we're in quite a low point, so we should be able to find cheap coins anyway. And as Bitcoin goes up, maybe back to 20, 30, 40, 50 $1,000 by the end of the year, maybe the end of next year, then the entire market cap of all of the coins within the cryptocurrency markets are going to increase, So what coins could we find with the most upside potential? And we're not looking for coins which have going to be the next Bitcoin. We're not looking for coins which are going to be doing $153 billion. All we need is coins that will do $4 billion. If we can find coins which are currently undervalued but have potential to become $4 billion coins, then you can definitely become a millionaire. So how many tokens would you need to buy today in a coin, any coin, that would give you $1 million in the future? And how much would you need to spend to buy those coins? Now this algorithm has found great quality coins where you could invest just $56.23 today and make $1 million if the market cap reached $4 billion. But before I show you some of the results of the algorithm, here's briefly how this system works. Okay, so number one each month this algorithm is going to find us 30 new coins. Okay, so 30 undervalued coins which are listed on CoinMarketCap. So all the time we've got ICOs coming out, and after an ICO the coins normally lose a lot of value, as I'm sure you know, and it basically finds the good ones of the bunch, and also some other coins which maybe have been around for a while but they've been waiting to launch a product, get an MVP out, and then they start doing a lot more volume and get a lot more interest in. So it's all these good quality coins which actually get shown up in this algorithm. So we get 30 of them each month. But what happens with those 30 is they're all manually assessed by myself. So I just go through and find the 12 most promising coins. Now I do that by checking out the social media feeds, checking out the main website, looking through the roadmap, seeing how far along they are in their roadmap, making sure that there's no problems with the management team, and generally just doing a bit of research on each of the ones. And there's only 30 I need to look through each month, so it doesn't take long. You know, I can do that in a day or two and come up with the 12 most promising coins. Being quite honest, there's a couple in the 30 which just need to get dumped straight away, and they're quite easy to spot. And you normally end up with maybe like 20, 25 coins to sort of look through. So and number 3, the new coins are then added for everybody to see over at mucheru.ninja, and we'll be showing you that site in just a minute. And in fact, here it is. This is the part that you're going to look through. This is called the whale fuel module in the master section. Now we've blanked off a lot of these coins, and the reason why I've had to blank them off is because it is a paid subscription part of the website, and let's face it, it is ridiculously cheap, but it is paid. Okay, so other people have paid to actually see this information, so I don't want to give it away for free to everybody here on YouTube. I am going to show you the top 2 at the top of the list in just a moment though, but I don't think it's fair for the people that have paid to actually show it for free on YouTube. You know, I'm not going to give it away all of it anyway, because it's, you know, let's face it guys, it's just not fair, right? So this is the cost of the coins that it would take. So all of the coins, if you look here at the bottom, there's 12 coins currently on there because there's only 1 month's worth of data. I just made it, you know, just over the weekend. Okay, now the total coins to buy up enough tokens in each of these coins so that each of them could be worth $1 million. So in total there's 12 different coins, so it's a potential $12 million of profit, shall we say. Today, to buy all of those would cost $3,733.38. Now it's incredible. Now let's be honest, not all of these 12 coins are going to make $1 million. There's going to be some that have problems and fall by the wayside. In fact, I should imagine that they're all going to have problems, but it really comes down to the teams which are going to be able to go above and beyond and solve these problems with great advisors and whatever. You don't know what the problems are going to be. It could be legal issues, it could be issues with their team, issues with their advisors, issues with the product, with cryptography, with who knows what, okay? But these problems are going to occur. Some of the teams are going to be able to overcome the problems, some aren't. At this stage, we don't really know which is which. So they're all great coins. All of these 12 coins are absolutely brilliant. And let's move on and just show you a couple so you can see what I mean. So this is the top 2 coins up on the list. Now these aren't the top 2 coins because they're the best in my opinion. They just happen to be the most expensive. So if you look at the cost, and then next to the cost is the coins required. So all of these basically go down in cost. As you saw, the cheapest one on the last slide was $56. And the most expensive is higher match, so you'd need 8,022 tokens of these higher tokens, and that's going to cost you $681.85. Over on the far right you can see the chart view. Now this will become active when there's 3 months worth of data. So every single month all of these coins will get updated with another month's worth of data so that you can view a chart to see where the market caps are going, if it's increasing, if it's decreasing, etc. You'll be keep an eye on it. Let's just go across. So we've got high match and we've got graft. Graft is a great one. But these are not the best 2 in the list. They're not the best of the 12. They are the most expensive. But the only reason why I'm showing you these 2 is basically because they're at the top of the list. Okay, that's the only reason. So let's go across now and take a look at these two coins, and you'll see what I mean. Why these are such great coins. In fact, all of these, most of the coins are going for about between $200 to $300 for the tokens. So you can buy with $200 to $300. You'll be able to buy enough tokens that will make you $1 million when each of these coins reaches $4 billion. It's fantastic. Let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. This is the first one on the list. This is higher, and as you can see, we've got a market cap currently of $3 million, and it's doing quite good volume, 73,000 in a day. And if you have a look at the markets, it is only on one, but it is HitBTC, and HitBTC is quite a good one, if there is such a thing, and it does a lot of volume on that because it's a very popular exchange. Very popular exchange. If we have a look at Graft, you can see Graft is actually only doing 18,000 in volume, so not a lot at all. And it is on two exchanges. However, they're two very poor quality exchanges, which is why, I mean, on Stocks Exchange, it's only doing $404, which is, let's face it, is nothing, is it? And on Trade Ogre, it's doing $18,000. So these are two not very good exchanges. If this Graft was actually on HitBTC, it'd probably be doing probably more than higher, but you just don't know. It's all speculation, right? And if you have a look at the social media feed, here we go on Graft. You see it's quite popular. You've got something here posted 17 hours ago, and pretty much every single day they seem to have stuff coming out. They've got loads of stuff on the Reddit feed. Going over to the higher, you can see their social media feed. They have nothing on Reddit, but they've got quite a lot going on Twitter. And let's check out the actual websites themselves. So this is Hire Match, and Hire is all about recruitment. So it's a very, very big industry, and one which is plagued with a bit of a trust issue when it comes to people putting up CVs, and you know, trying to hire people is quite a hard process dealing with recruiters. So if they could bring some more trust into the system, and it's already like a multi-billion-dollar industry anyway, you know, recruitment is huge. So it's definitely, they're in a good market. It's got potential to be worth a $4 billion coin. It'll be interesting where they get. These are actually ERC20 tokens, like a lot of them, so they're going to be quite relatively easy to store. That's a great coin. I like that, and definitely deserves to be in the list. Currently undervalued, so I think right now it was looking at $600 worth of coins you'd need to buy, an investment at $600, and it's got good potential to make you $1 million. So very simple coin, nothing fancy about it. This one, however, Graft, is one which is a little bit more exciting for me. This one to me looks like you could well be looking at the PayPal of cryptocurrency. This is one, it's like a point of sale device, so it's one that could be in shops, so you could go into shops with either your Graft wallet or on the mobile or on the card and pay for things in the store. The shop owners can actually take different cryptocurrencies right there in store. You have to check this one out. I saw this at ICO. I wanted to buy it at ICO, but the whole market was going down. I wasn't sure. I was thinking, since the market's going down, post-ICO, you're going to get the usual post-ICO slump, as well as the market being down anyway. So, and right enough, here it is. I couldn't believe Graph actually made it into this list. I didn't know it was so cheap. And now you know exactly how many coins you need to buy of Graft to make $1 million at 4 billion. Although I'd be surprised if this one actually stopped at 4 billion. I think this could actually do a lot more. And as I said, these are not the best coins on the list. These are great coins, but I mean, there are other coins on that list of 12 which are even better, with even more potential than these two. But this Graft, absolutely fantastic. Can you believe it's going so cheap right now? And use it, play with it. It's actually already out. It's available on the App Store right now. Definitely, I can't believe that it's available. In fact, let's go and have a look at that. There it is. So right now with Graft, you can buy, if you were to get about 42,000 coins, it's going to cost you about $677, and it could easily net you $1 million. In fact, it would net you $1 million if it reaches 4 billion market cap. definitely possible, and higher match as well. You'd need about 8,000 tokens right now, and when that gets to 4 billion, you know, you're a millionaire. This is the power of this, and remember, we're adding 12 new coins every single month. So if you want to come along and be a part of this, and you know, you can invest a little bit each month. You can just go down and invest the smaller coins. You can see the one here at the bottom. It's $56, and this one is a great coin, believe it or not. You know, you can pick up the tokens, enough tokens to make you a millionaire for just $56 right now. It is ridiculous. It's insane. It's I just cannot believe that these coins exist. But most people, you don't know it's there. The reason why you don't know it's there is if you've ever gone, let's have a look. Where is it? CoinMarketCap. Okay, here we are. This is CoinMarketCap, and you know, you're just an average guy. You're going to look for some coins to invest in. You know, 2018 is going to be the year of the altcoins, right? So you're going to look down. You're going to try and find yourself some altcoins, and you know, there's a lot, isn't there? Let's face it, guys. There's an awful lot of altcoins out there. Hundreds and hundreds of altcoins. How on earth are you going to choose which one to invest in? So this is why we made the algorithm, to find absolutely awesome coins like this, and to tell us exactly how many of those coins we need to buy and how much it's going to cost, so we know what we can invest in. This is one of the greatest things I've ever created. Okay, it sounds like a bit of a bold statement, and I've got to say, I am pretty blown away by it myself. So if you do want to come along and be a part of it, you'll have to become a master on the Mutru Crypto Ninja site. You just go to mutru.ninja. I'll leave a link for you down below, make it nice and easy. We've got a video here, you can watch that. Basically, you get a copy, you do get a copy of the Bitcoin multiplier. Now this is something, last year I invested $500 into cryptocurrencies, and by January it was up to $11,000, and there's lots of videos online of my accounts. You can see that. And you'll also be getting, as you can see here, the periodic table of cryptocurrencies. These are physical products shipped out to you, to your address, absolutely free of charge, and it's coming in at £33. Now, just in the last video on Friday, I showed you how this guy, I was watching a webinar, some guy that's creating his crypto club, he's charging £500 per month to be a member of his club. It's just crazy money, right? I mean, you do so much better just using that money to invest in cryptocurrency. You'd be a lot better off. And this, we made it so cheap, and I've got to say, I feel kind of embarrassed that it's so cheap now that we've put in this whale module, you know, the whale fuel module. I feel that we're selling it a lot too cheap. £33 is just too cheap, considering the potential for the people that want to get involved and start investing in these currencies. The potential to make $1 million is huge, and I do think we are selling it far too cheap. £33 is just insanely cheap. The reason why we were selling it so cheap, as you can see in this video, is because when we first began this website, there wasn't a lot of content on there. So I felt, you know, to sort of, for the value wasn't really there to charge the full price. The full price is only going to be £69, but even that I think is a bit cheap. But in the last video I did on Friday, the video on cheap hot altcoins, I did say in there that because we've got the Mutru Club ICO going on, and a lot of the Mutru masters here on the Crypto Ninja have been asking me for a discount, and I said yes, anyone that wants to become a master can go and get a discount on those ICO tokens, but only until the end of the phase 1 of the ICO. And I said, you know, you can come along, you can become a Crypto Ninja, £33. I'm a man of my word, unfortunately. I am a man of my word. So yeah, we're going to keep it at £33 for the next, I think it's about 20 days until we get to the end of the phase 1 of the Mutru Club ICO. And then we're going to have to put this up to $69. We're going to have to, because it's so cheap right now. As I say, it's just embarrassingly cheap. So expect that to be going up in the next few days. In fact, when you're watching this here on YouTube, if you're watching it a couple of weeks on, it might already be £69. But again, with the value, with the chance that you can have access to these 12 coins every single month, new coins coming in, all with the chance of making $1 million, some as cheap as $56 to actually invest in it. It's crazy, guys. I mean, I just cannot. The value is huge. The value is absolutely massive with this. What was I going to say? Yes. Okay, so when you come to the main account page, which everyone can access for free, as I said, we have a video here on more earning potential for master ninjas. This video basically outlines a new system that we're currently in development for Mutual Masters, where they'll be able to get paid in crypto for reviewing ICOs. Okay, so this is what we're working on. It's a new payment thing for reviewing ICOs, and you'll get paid for that. So more reasons than ever before to join up, become a Mutual Master, and what can I say? Comment below, let me know what you think. For me, I'm totally blown away. I'm finding all the money I possibly can to invest in more of these 12. And then obviously we need more money for next month as well. You know, I just can't earn enough right now to try and invest in this. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think. For me, right now, I feel this is the greatest thing I've ever done for mankind. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And that's it for now. I shall see you again soon.